Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here at Signature Esports. Man, oh man, it's Wednesday night racing, of course, and always right here on the SCTV or Signature Esports TV. That would be Signature Esports on Facebook, on Twitch, and YouTube. Good to see you all out there. I hope you're having a fantastic afternoon, a good evening, and a good morning. Cars Series, the championship Auto Racing Series, the championship Auto Racing Series. I had to clear some throat there. Just had to pause for just a second. As we're getting things situated and ready to go. We're also broadcasting live on the NMSA Facebook page. That's going to be the National Motorsport Simulation Association. Good to see those guys. Sponsors for the season, Omega Leaf CBD. They've been a race sponsor, but I'm going to continue to mention them out there because OmegaLeafCBD.com, you can get a good little discount using promo code CARS25. As we're just kind of looking at things here as people are getting out there and practicing and rolling through. About a minute and a half left of warm-up, and we're going to get some things ready to rock and roll. Cautions tonight. Remember, I'm always looking to give away a t-shirt, so please, by all means, throw it in the chat. How many cautions do you think we're going to have? I encourage you to do so, and we'll go from there. Person who is on the money, according to what my chat box here says, the first one to make the right guess and holds up at the end of the race, we'll get a Signature Esports t-shirt that I'll send to you. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I always like to start off with a promo and things that we do. But next week is when the Cars promo is gonna be debuting, so you're gonna be able to see that. Ryan McDuffie says 3 cautions, and that's gonna be outside of the stage cautions here. The boys are ready to go. I say the boys, the drivers are ready to go here in about 30 seconds. A little bit about the racetrack before we get things ready to rock and roll. Las Vegas Speedway, the Las Vegas 240, a mile-and-a-half track. The track temperature very, very cold right now, 66 degrees on the track temperature. The air temperature just a degree lower than that. Very humid and a whole lot of overcast. A very blustery day out there. Las Vegas Speedway. We watched some folks win this past weekend in the Truck Xfinity and the Cup Series, so that's all going to be good things. Las Vegas is going to be 160 laps. Stage 1 is going to end on lap 40. Stage 2 is going to end on lap 80. They have 4 sets of tires, and then after that, they're going to run straight little 80-lap shootout. Pit strategy, we saw the Truck Series last night as Jonathan Bell won. That race will be it will come into play quite heavily as we're going to see these guys get ready to go green. And as they do, let's go over the starting grid, and that's going to be brought to you by the National Motorsport Simulation Association, the NMSA. Go give them a like and follow on Facebook. We're streaming live there as well. And make sure you give Signature Esports a like and follow on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, and Instagram. And I have a TikTok, too. I just don't know. I know how to use it. I just don't know what to really put up there yet. So we're figuring that out. That's how it goes. Lap 40 is going to be where it is. 4 sets of tires. Michael Stroll is going to be your pole sitter today. The 81 is going to start on the inside row with the 97 of Michael Sturgill Jr. to the outside. Full Throttle Motorsports. Gonna have a little bit of fun. Row number 2 is gonna be Jeremy Little and Chris McLean. They're gonna be rolling off kind of nice. Chris McLean subbing in for Ray, who's normally in the grand scheme of things. That would be Ray Rogers. That's the name that you're looking for there. In row number 3, sitting in 5th, is going to be Travis McQuistion. He's going to start there to the inside of Bradley. Bradley is going to be there in 6th to the number 9. Zachary Taylor and Joseph Mahar are going to make up row number 4. And row number 5 is going to be Bartlett and Richard Swavely. Those guys are going to be, or Bartelt, sorry about that. Still working on figuring out what in the world is going on with that. Row number 6 is going to be Evan Bushbasher and Blake Depinet. Let's go and move on down the starting grid for you. Brad Fulham there in row number 7 with Don Runkle Jr., the number 69. Clint Leatherwood and Harvey Shanks, they're going to be in the big grand scheme of things right there. Row number 8, Brad Ebel. And the 55 is going to have Gene Wolfe right there with him. Austin Harger and Ryan Wilson are going to make up row number 10. George Williams and Tyler Dogler in row number 11. And Matthew Moniak and Brad Williams, that's going to make up row number 12. Moving on down that list, a couple of people got a few EOLs. Dylan Hastings, Calvin Filarski, that's going to make up row number 13. Chris Matthews and David Moore, of course, there in row number 14. Cody Shantz, Chris Johnson, that's going to be 15 for you. The 77 of Tony Edrington and Phil Locke there in the number 1. They're going to be there in 32nd place. Jonathan Schwartz, Chris Fail, making up at row number 17 as Brandon Harp and Anthony Mossbasher wind it up at the end of that. And David Harden, I believe James Kunkel is going to be your race controller today. We will take a look and see what's going on there. I think Fulham and Kunkel is going to be somewhere right there. So Brad Fulham on pit road. All right. As we're getting ready to look at things, pace car is going to lead him around. There is Fred the Barney Flagman. He is high above the stands here at Las Vegas Speedway. They are holding on for dear goodness. And they will be ready to rock and roll. Pace car is going to dip off onto pit road. As you see, the Las Vegas Motor Speedway being super, super fun. And right there, Fred the Barney Flagman giving it a green, all the way through. And they're gone. Stroll, Sturgill, Little, Xfinity cars right here. The Toyota, the Ford, and of course right now a Chevy out front. The Chevy Camaro is an absolute dream. Anthony Mossbasher was supposed to get us up tonight, but he's not going to. But Dennis Frazier is not running tonight. So Anthony Mossbasher is going to start at the end of the field. David Harden will be subbing for the 17 of Jay Place. But due to those limitations, David Harden starting at the tail end of the field. So there's the 17. First caution is going to come out. Does look like Blake Depinet, Joseph Mahar, a whole bunch of people involved. Woo, Depinet. That's where it was. Let's back that up just a little bit. See how it develops right here. This was out of turn number 4. This happened last night too, where they had a quick caution, and then when they had a quick caution, it was somebody got loose or something happened. Oh, 85 got loose. 21 there. Oh, ending the day. And after that, it ran green flag. Oh, 94. Net code from the 2. The 1. Man, there's just a whole lot of folks just couldn't get slowed down. 89's got some damage. 27's going to go off track there. George, buddy, you missed it. Nice job. Nice job. Man, oh man. We know what's going to happen. And on fresh tires, these cars are already loose the way it is. Hello, everybody. Good to see you, Billy Clark. Go Wolf Racing. Go IJD Racing, 97, 70, 74, the 94. And let's see, Sherry, you're back. 5 cautions, she says. Rob Bowers says 10 cautions. McDuffie, of course, did it. Get it. Clint Leatherwood says Daniel Holdcroft. We're going to go back to it. We're going to see who is all on pit road. Does it look like Mahar's on pit road right there? As you see him getting some stuff fixed right there. It's unfortunate getting a little bit loose, and then next thing you know, you're going to have to play catch up the rest of the race. So a lot of fun to have, but still exciting to see. Last night it ran so it ran so clean at the end of the day. It was at the end of the race that I was like, oh, this is just kind of pedestrian. So maybe one of those finishes tonight. Maybe we'll see that. Let's see. Getting out there and looking. Sherry, I was going to tell you, if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor, go to the Facebook page, the Signature Esports Facebook page, and send me a message. Send me your address. We're going to send you a shirt over here, courtesy of me, because you're amazing. Just because. Just because. Because you always play the guessing game. Maybe you'll get two. Maybe we'll send you a truck series if you get it right this time. Billy Clark, good to see you. Ryan McDuffie, giving all those shout outs out there on Facebook. We do appreciate you very much. Race leader still Michael Stroll, the number 81. He's going to be right there pacing around with everybody. The 26 of Jeremy Little's holding on to second place there. The Traeger 26. Chris McLean is driving the 51 for Ray Rogers right there in the Podium Toyota. Podium, another broadcasting company out there that we see do quite a few things. They've got a big following, and we're trying to amass the same following. Tune time. He's being represented, Michael Sturgill, in the 97, holding on for what he's got. Let us go and take a look real quick. I was going to look at the point standings for you here in the car series. Let's see. Playoff standings look like Taylor and Sturgill, they have wins this season, so they will be guaranteed a playoff spot. So Sturgill right there just needs to hold on. Just keep himself clean. Taylor not in the race today, it does not look like, so Taylor's going to be, we're going to see what's going to happen there. Zachary Taylor, 7 playoff points. Sturgill, 5 playoff points. Chris Fail and Jonathan Bell both with a playoff point apiece. Team standings, Triple L Motorsports, the 64 has 64 points, so they've got a good little chunk over the rest of the field. Pelletier, McQuistion Simulations, and Outlaw E-Racing tied at 48 points. That's tied for second. IJD sitting there with 44 points for the season. And Wolf Racing with 36. That goes through 5. Race Pass Motorsports and 6 with 34. Georgia Peach Racing with 30. And Wild Card Racing with 27. Needing some good luck there, Mr. Harger. W. Piercer, thank you very much for saying hello. Hello to you as well. Do I need to redeem anything for you? I meant to ask you that the other day, so I haven't looked. I forgot to do my Sunday normal stuff on Twitch. So let's, might have to just take a look at that and see. Sherry, you're absolutely wonderful. I have no problem with that. Pace car is going to dive off. We're going to see us go back to green flag racing once again, as you know what it's all about. As things progress, they're waiting for it. Stroll gets it. Green, 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 green. Gone again. Stroll gets a good jump there and is leading quite nicely. You're going to see everybody. Hold on. Freedom. There we go. 2 shout-outs. Had to redeem those things. 81, Stroll. Nice and calm on the restart for him. Jeremy Little's not far off, though. He's on the high line. High line might be the best line, just like in the Cup cars here at Las Vegas. We'll see how it goes as these things get very, very loose very quick. Chris McLean, the 51, there to the inside. 2x2 from second on back, and now the 26 slides up the track just a little bit. 97 might have to clear him very soon. There's Zachary Taylor. I was incorrect. I just didn't see him in the relative. Up to third, the driver first in points for the NMSA Cars Series. They are rolling and grooving. Michael Stroll, though, out front. 0.3 of a second. And now that we've gone green flag racing, biggest mover of the race so far, the 27, Brandon Harp, Deponette, coming off with that modified. Does look like he might be able to keep up pretty darn nicely. There's the IJD Racing 74 in front of the 27. Little wall scrape from the driver. right there coming out of the backstretch. Dampinette is, I was going to look and see if he had any, how much damage he had, or if he just held on to it. He's in 19th. He's still on the lead lap. That modified is rolling. Michael Stroll getting a pass to the inside. Saw this happening. The 51 of McLean. He was fastest in practice, and now has the fastest lap of the race. Right now, 30.72 for the 51. And the 81 of Michael Stroll holding on for dear life, because now the crossover coming from the 51. The 14 is going to be back there in second. Good little move for the 14. He's going to utilize some of that draft. Use the outside lane. The 51 diving to the inside. 81 high line rolling. 14 might have a run to the outside here coming out of the backstretch. Lap 10 being completed. Green, green, green all the way through. So now we are holding on 380 followers out there, folks. I do appreciate that. And now I will tell you, I am on a stream delay. I'm W. Pierce underscore Woolie's daughter. I meant, did I have to redeem any hydrates for you? You sent me like 7,000 hydrates. You're all good. You're all good. I just wanted to make sure that I didn't have anything waiting there. Taylor up to second. McLean falling back. And now, there's the 51 doing what he has to do. Moving and grooving. Here they go. Let's see. .51 of Stroll there to third. They are moving. Let's get back over here. Michael Stroll out front, but Taylor trying to go to the inside. He's just fast right now. Doesn't have the fastest lap of the race, but he has tied the race leader for the fastest lap, so maybe just some settling in that he has to do. Stroll, Taylor, McLean, Sturgill, Swavely at the top five. McCushion, Little, Lee, Runkle, and Leatherwood. Clint Leatherwood up to 10th. Does love these games. All right, folks, out there on Twitch, we're going to put a little poll out there. Tell me what you would like to see us stream more. Hopefully, you guys have an amazing, amazing afternoon. I will look at that here in just a little bit. Give a whole lot of fun for everybody. Thank you for subscribing. And you're just waiting for the day to just make it rain. It could be any given moment. That's so funny. You're saving points. That's awesome. I appreciate you. All right, there's a little, yeah. All right, here we go. As you're filling up my stream, give it a share out there, and I'd appreciate it. 16 laps in, the 14, the 97, the 51. That's tight racing going on right there. The 81 starting to pull away as you are looking at the backstretch. 51 trying to get to the inside of the 97 right there, but the high line working in the favor of the 97. Michael Sturgill, tune time rolling. Chris McLean falling back to fourth. The 38 of Richard Swavely up 4 spots. And he is rolling, folks. Look at him go. We saw Ryan Wilson last night do a wonderful, 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 wonderful job. And there he is. Up 10 spots. Caution's going to come out 90. That was Zachary Taylor and Michael Sturgill. Here's what happened. 14, I think, got up into the wall right there. He did. Got up into the wall. It checked him up. Forced he and the 97 into the wall. Thus, making things rougher. 14 trying to run the high line, got up right next to the wall, and bam! This is the 14 of Zachary Taylor right here. Got off of the wall, it just slowed him up, and right there's no way, if the night as close as the 97 was, we'll go back, we'll watch that from, there's the 97 right there, 14, he touches the wall, slows him up, nowhere to go, and he's just loose, and then he gets booted in the butt, booted in the rear end right there, pardon the language, and bam, that's what happens. Michael Stroll staying out right now. It does look like Chris McLean is going to be on pit road. Here he is. All these guys going to pit road right now. Michael Stroll, Matthew Mognac staying out as well. Mognac went to pit road on lap 3. Do believe he had to get some things fixed for himself. 81, trying to take a gamble right here and make it work. Hope you're having a fantastic evening out there. We've had no drop frames tonight, so I'm very happy about that. Ryan McDuffie, I hear you. But vote suggesting drowning in hydrates. That's so funny. Always willing to talk my ear off and chat. Absolutely funny. You crack me up. There's the polls out there. All right. Well, we got to take a moment. We might as well take a moment to do whatever we can do here. And give my little commercial breaks. Ryko Motorsports, of course, a part of our fantastic broadcast family, but Ryko-Motorsports has a partnership now with iRacing. Your dad should race on Friday. Go get it. Clint Leatherwood says Daniel Holdcroft. Wooly should be racing on a Friday with the signature eNASCAR Xfinity Series, the Drinking Bros Racing Xfinity Series, to be more precise. Tomorrow night, the F It Let's Have a Beer Truck Series. You got to tune in for that. It's always interesting. And we're at Pocono all week this week for all of that. Midwest Days of Thunder is going to be on Friday as well. I'll be simultaneously broadcasting that. James and Mason will be doing that on Facebook. And I will be on every other platform with Midwest Days of Thunder. Back to our regularly... Actually, I think Mason's taking the week off. So it'll be James Oxford this week for the Xfinity Series. Let's see, Ryko-Motorsports.com for some great setups and a whole lot of fun. Only reason why I mentioned them is because of the partnership that they have this next season after week 13 is in the books. You're going to see a Ryko touring series out there. They got a nice little partnership that they sponsored on iRacing, so very cool for them to do, and I'd consider doing something similar, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how famous you guys make me. Biggest mover of the race, Matthew Mognac, the 99. He is in second place of 21 spots at the moment. But everybody behind him got some fuel, so we're going to see how they manage things here as they get close to going back to green. When they go back to green flag racing, it'll be 19 laps to go in stage number 1. Stage is going to end on 40. And you got to remember 40, 80... and then a big old shootout to the end. 160 laps here And in these cars, it's fast. It's super fast. It's even faster in the Cup cars. Fastest lap of the race is going to be roughly about a 37.8. I'm sorry, 37.2. That was done by Chris McLean, number 51. But they are on and ready out of turn 3. Ready to rock and roll. These guys are going. Omega Leaf CBD restart. Second caution of the race. Give you one last chance to change your numbers just in case. But I imagine some green flag runs are coming because there they are. Stroll gets out there, trying to hold on to first. McLean's got some fuel. He's going to be a little heavier. We're going to see how these cooled off tires are going to be as they continue to move around. Right sides for Matthew Maniak. Maybe, actually, I take that back. He might have got a little damage fixed. Everybody else on some clean tires. After the stage. I don't think they're going to get tires now. Stroll, McLean, McQuistion. That's going to be 1, 2, and 3. Maniac falling back just a little bit. Jeremy Little is going to be there in 6th off 3 spots. That driver is. But Clint Leatherwood, there is Mr. Leatherwood. Holding on for dear life. The 10 Pub Table Racers. He put a post out there earlier. It was really cool. I dug it. I give it a big old like. Make sure you do that, because it's absolutely wonderful. It happened to you too, but you only got up to 20-something views. Right on. Right on. Good to see. I saw that you guys had some fun stuff out there, so I appreciate you. If you're out there on Twitch, give a vote out there. The poll's going to end here in a few minutes, so make sure you do that for me. I would appreciate that. These guys are rolling quite nicely. Leatherwood is down low up to 9th place. Dolger right there in the 88. He is up 12 spots as well. He's going to be there to the outside of the 10. Good battle going on for all these drivers. McQuistion right there behind McLean. There goes 97. Unfortunate modified situation going on for that driver. It's Michael Sturgill right there. It looks like he backed into a telephone pole. And a whole lot of traffic around him. My goodness. Look at him. Harger. There's my man driving the Panini SETV Signature Brakes Live, or the Maximus Sports Car Signature Brakes Live number 3. Look at him go. I'm digging it. Matthew Maniak, the 99, still up 16 spots. He's starting to get back into his groove, but Ryan Wilson just passed him for 6th place, so that's kind of what they're looking at. Still a little bit of right side damage on that 99. Michael Stroll at every lap so far, and he's going to continue his leading ways. Chris McLean's going to be there as they roll forward. Moving and grooving. It's like Michael Sturgill whenever he came off pit lane. That's some good stuff there. Good things. Thank you for contributing to that. I appreciate you. Phasmophobia is the winner. Nice job. I want to make sure that we put it in there. McLean trying to hold on to 2nd place, but for how long? 28 laps in, and they are rolling. Appreciate you very much. They are moving and grooving. 93 to the inside. There they go. 51's going to get past him. Swavely, he's going to follow suit as they continue to move forward. I do hope so. They are really, really stinking awesome. This is just good racing. Thank you for the votes out there. Thank you for the contributors. Appreciate your channel points. Getting some love. Thank you very much. Let's see what happens as we continue to move forward. The 51, we're following along here for just a moment as we try to be interactive with everything. There's Stroll. He is enjoying his drive right now, about 9/10 of a second. We found out that when it came to strategy in the truck race, it was all about what can you do to hold on for as long as possible, and can you save. There's the inside of the vehicle right there. I was looking at this. This is what it looks like from the top rear of this car. I got my cameras working, folks. All my car cameras are back there. I love it. I get kind of excited whenever I do things the right way. Speaking of Maximus Sports Cards, go to MaximusSportsCards.com. Get your stuff out there. We got a NASCAR break coming up here very soon again. It's already filling up. That stuff's coming to me here, I hope, probably within the week. And we'll be back out there having some fun, drawing up some more, getting some more cards. We got a personal break coming up with some football cards, so that's going to be a lot of fun. WWE's out there as well. We're doing all those breaks, and on top of all of that, we're going to be doing some. We're going to be doing some fun things like getting some grading services. I'm going to get some cards. I've gotten some cards sent off that are personal grades. So that's really stinking cool. But we've done the research, and I've started to figure out that I wanted to make an investment into what cards are doing out there. So Jason, right here, is making the announcement that we're going to start grading cards here very shortly. I'm legally drawing up everything that I need to do to be able to do it. As I'm already registered to do it. I just want to make sure that we get the have the right things involved, and develop the standard that we want to use as well. So that's something we're going to be doing here very shortly. I would say within the next 30 days, you're going to start seeing more and more about that. So we're going to start grading some cards and helping increase the value and get the market out there. PSA is just always busy, and so is Beckett. And then CGC got out there and started getting involved. And there's a lot of private companies that do it, but we're just kind of in the grand scheme of things, where we're looking at it going, there's got to be more that we can do to help the community out there for trading cards and the Pokemon and all that fun stuff. So we want to be able to help out, and by doing that, Signature Media, Signature Esports here is going to have its fourth business, and that will be Signature Card Services. So, or Signature Card Authority, or a Signature Grading Authority. We are developing a name. We might have to put that poll out there as well. Registered at all three of them, so we'll have to put that poll out there. We'll see. All good things, though. We love it. It's going to be fun. Michael Stroll out front. McQuistion, McLean. And that's enough talking about me and my business. These guys are running, man. There's the 38 of Richard Swaley doing a fantastic job. Here's another driver doing a fantastic job. Go to the inside. Chance up 20 spots. And man, oh man, is he rolling. He's in 9th place. He did not take tires. He just took fuel in that last that last little stretch. 99 is going to be right there. A little bit there to the back bumper. A little checkup going on. 99 up into the wall. Maniac, hold on to it, buddy. Mahar right there behind him. All these cars looking like they went to a drive-through. 4 wide. Ooh, a little lap traffic. 3 wide now. Cleared. 85 gets around the 99. 99 tapped the wall just a little bit right there. He's going to fall off pace. Joseph Mahar started in 8th. He's right there to the inside of the 55 of Evil. Evil in 10th, up 7 spots. Clean-looking car right there, that number 55. He's already ready to get that Toyota Supra. Now, I say clean, you go on wall tap. Don't do that. Leatherwood up to 6th now, the number 10. He's got Ryan Wilson right behind him. Wilson up 13 positions. Leatherwood up 9 positions. Look at him go. Stroll coming on for fuel. The 81 wants to be out front, I think, in the next stage. So we're going to see how that's going to work. Travis McQuistion coming around. He's going to be your race leader. Jeremy Little in second as they are trying to beat out the flag here. Lap 39 being completed. Green, green, green. And man, oh man, it's been a good race so far. Yeah, your dad said that he got up to 50 viewers at once. That was awesome. It's good to hear out there on Twitch because sometimes it's difficult. And then he popped off a whole bunch of people. Lap 40, they got to go all the way around. Last lap to end the stage. And they will be rolling. Does anybody have anything for anybody here at the Amazon Fire TV 93, the Traeger 26? Who's going to roll through it? Maybe a last lap pass for the stage? Or is the 93 going to have it here? 26 right there on the back bumper. Moving and grooving. Looks like the 93 is going to win stage 1 right here at Las Vegas. Little green sticker coming his way. There he is. This caution will not count, so only 2 cautions. This caution is just thrown for, of course, the fantastic stage end right there. Mr. Stroll left pit lane on lap 39. Did he end up being a lap down? Does look like he will be a lap down. He will be the lucky dog, so that will play into his benefit here. I do believe he has to start at the end. He might be on the. He's on the same lap. He's on the lead lap. No, I'm fibbing. He's not on the lead lap. I don't know. Mognac's going to be the first car 1 lap down. He had to go to pit road as well, so the 99 is going to be there. So free pass is what he's looking for. Try to get back up front. So pitting on lap 39 kind of just didn't work for him. Travis McQuistion's coming around. There he is. Race leader on pit road. No doubt going to get his 4 tires and a whole bunch of Sunoco fuel. Mognac had something happen there. What happened there? 99? I think he was waiting for folks to go around. He was. Definitely was. Brad Fulham's going to be a race leader here. So, we got the lucky dog. Mr. Stroll got your lucky dog. So Stroll's going to be back on the lead lap. There he is. All right. I was just making sure. I didn't know. Stroll is going to have a lot of work to do to get himself back to the front, though. So maybe over some green flag pit cycles, he might be able to stretch it just a little bit longer. He's going to be a lap off of the pit cycle as well. So we're gonna see how this works in his advantage. See if it's going to be an advantage to him. We saw Jonathan Bell work his way through the field through pit cycles yesterday, so they possibly might have something interesting going on here. Fulham, Wolf, McQuistion, Shant, Swavely, Little, Leatherwood, McLean, Mossbasher, and Wilson. That's going to be the top 10. Fulham coming to pit road now as he's going to hit his green flag. He wants to be a lap off everybody else. Gene Wolf's going to be your race leader. Came in and got fuel. So he's going to have tires in the bag. Kind of the way things worked last night as well. Man, oh man, oh man. What's everybody doing out there? We're getting ready to go back to green flag racing here in about another lap or so. Yeah, no. It's kind of how we do things. 5 laps on a pace lap around a 1.5 mile track. Man, oh man. Can you imagine? Somebody I always like to check on. Oh, Mr. Williams. You got wrapped up into something. George, my friend. Oh, it's Brad. George, where are you at? George, you're in 28th. Buddy, you got a clean car. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. On the lead lap and 28th. I dig it, man. I dig it. Nice job, Mr. George Williams. So George always ends up getting himself into something, or somebody gets themselves into him. So, you know, here he is. I appreciate him. I really appreciate him. Good old George Williams driving the United States Army. Buddy, I need to send you a signature PC logo. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, wait. Maybe that's a local company. That's a local company. Let me know. Rich DPC. Oh, okay. Maybe that's a local company he knows. If it is, that's cool. I like seeing that. Reminder, once we hit 10,000 followers, somebody's getting a premium with our Platinum Edition signature PC, custom built, water cooled. This guy, 3080 in it, you know. Figure by the time we get 10,000 followers, the 3080s will be a little bit more readily available. Wolf, McQuistion, Shant, Swavely, Leatherwood, Little, McLean, Mossbasher, Wilson, Mahar. That's going to be the top 10. And they are ready to rock and roll. Green once again here at Las Vegas. Moving, grooving. 46 laps in, or 45 laps in. They're completing lap 46. McQuistion to the outside. Wolf to the inside. McQuistion has all those fresh tires. Gene Wolf does not have those fresh tires. So no doubt whenever he chooses to come in on his pit road cycle after all the tires start to even out, you might see Wolf get himself into a good position here and have the tread that he needs. So we'll see how this works out for him. Swavely to third, McLean in fourth, Leatherwood in fifth. Man, Clint, buddy, look at you go. Here's the PubTableRacers.com number 10 trying to track down his first win here in this season. And right now he's got McLean in front of him. And Swavely's going to be there as well. So, caution's going to come out. Do not know why. We're looking to find out. Oh, Harger. No, I just said something about George. Oh, maybe there's... Oh, 27. Oh, George. What happened, George? What happened, buddy? Did something happen? I have to look. I have to look, buddy. I do. He's good there. He's good there. Oh, man. I think somebody... Far chase view. 60s up high. Oh, man. Oh, man. And then the wall did the rest. Oh, man. Oh. Archer should be fine. Just a little bitty tap right there. Man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Poor George. Swavely to second. There he is. Man, oh man. You know. Moniac going to be your lucky dog. Moniac. Maybe it's like cognac, but Moniac. What's up, buddy? Go get some. Back on the lead lap, that driver is, so that's going to be fortunate for him. Fourth caution of the race, third for incident. And the new iRacing, I don't know if you've seen it. There's the new iRacing pace car out there. It's not the Ford Mustang anymore. Safety car, digging it. Better watch it, McQuistion. iRacing's been finicky here lately. It'll DQ you for no reason. Or it'll put you 2 laps down when you're running in third. For whatever reason. I didn't even blink. It's crazy. Happened to me earlier in a dirt race. Go get him, Shantz. New dust, smoke, and drafting packages. I think it's pretty cool. Kelly, good to see you out there, buddy. I think it's pretty cool. I just... They've got some internal issues with iRacing that they have right now. And I will tell you that I've not been too pleased with... it's happened to me in a couple of races where you're driving, everything's good, and then all of a sudden it gives you like 5 X's and then puts you 2 laps down. It's happened to me, I think 2 times now. 2 times now. Happened to me today and happened to me yesterday. Just absolutely insane. McQuistion, Swavely, McLean, Leatherwood, Shantz, Wilson, Mossbasher, Schwartz, Mahar, Depinet. That's going to be the top 10 for you. Mr. KPTV out there having fun. You noticed in your stream? Yeah. For sure. And can you see? I'm not sure if I think I already missed the Mustang, folks. Oh, I already missed the Mustang. Is it a Tesla? What is it? What kind of car is it? Hold on. Hold on. Hold that phone. We'll tell you. I haven't been that close to the pace car to see it yet, so. All right, cockpit. Whoop. Cockpit view. Is it a Tesla? It's saving fuel. Here's that clutch going in right there. McQuistion saving some fuel here on these pace laps. McQuistion, if you're listening, get closer to the rear. Don't pass it, though. It's a Tesla. At least that's what the logo looks like. SDK doesn't have the ability to click on the pace car, folks, so, you know. Ooh. That's weird. Something just happened there, folks. Sorry about that. I clicked on the wrong button. You just slightly bumped somebody and no spin and got a 4X. Yeah, I wish they would fix that stuff. That's the stuff that I get pretty irritated about. You know, it seems like they get it right on at some points. It's just inconsistent. McQuistion in the Ford. He's going to be out front. Toyota's going to be right behind him. And now they are off like a prom dress once again. Green. McQuistion ready to rock and roll. Moving and grooving, shake and bake. That's what I hear. For Toyotas, Chevys, all in the mix. Ford lead them out. That's the 93. There's the Toyota of McLean there to the inside. How much is he going to be able to hold on to here? Lap times coming across the board. 93 is going to hold on to the lead, this time by McLean. A little bit faster this lap. Now a shove coming from the 51. Ooh. 3 wide for first. This reminds me of NASCAR this week. 51's got a good run right here. Settled back into things. The 10 right there to the inside. McQuistion, that was Leatherwood, man. Chris McLean to the outside, or to the inside. McQuistion there to the outside. So there's lots of things that are still going to be in the mix here. 10:38 of Swavely there. Oh, a little connection. Oh, better watch that net code. I tell you what. Got a little side draft turned into a little gotcha. 93 high side. You don't want a left rear tire rub, and you don't want a right front tire rub, because if they get it any more realistic on these laps, or on this racing here, you're going to start seeing realistic tire pops and debris, and that'll be the cautions that'll get thrown for. Could you imagine if particles were we're talking about the cautions being thrown for debris? How if particles actually did that, this thing would be non-stop caution fest. I haven't had any issues with SDK shutting down during the stream. So what I have started to do is I actually have SDK running through OBS now. It actually holds, it takes less stress off my computer. So that right there has been a godsend. So that I do recommend. SDK is pretty darn phenomenal, though. I do enjoy it. All right, that's the battle 1 and 2. Let's go back through the field and see what we've got. Biggest mover of the race right now, up 24 spots, started 36th. The 5 of Mossbasher doing the best that he can. He is holding on and doing a phenomenal job. Got him go. His lap time last time by 32.17. Got a little bit of wiggle to him still, but Schwartz, may the Schwartz be with you, the 12 there to the bottom. This Mossbasher right behind with the GTR Chevy Camaro in the 12. He is rolling, trying to get back up there to the top, into the top spot. 93.51 to 38 of Richard Swavely right there. Guy I'm not surprised to see up here. Here's the 20 of Wilson Maximus. The Maximus 20. I like it. Maximus Designs. Kick it. Yeah. Right, I'm digging the Signature Esports. All right, I gotta look at it. You know, the cameras are set. Might as well. Look at it, Maximus Designs. Look at that feather in there. Ooh, 51. And watch it, that 38 looked like he was gonna make a pass on you. Sun's setting here. There it is. That's the distance between 4th and 5th right there. Leatherwood tracking them down. Look at this run. There's a 97 right there, 38 there as well. 38 is Swavely. Slide on up. That Circle K 38 to the back bumper of McLean. And now the 20 of Ryan Wilson. Tracking down there to the inside of the 38. Making that pass. There he goes. Turn 1. The 20 might clear him pretty easily here, and 38 might have to recollect his drive, and he's going to get a heck of a run right there off of 2. Highline run. 20 is going to clear him. No, 38 a little bit loose, it does look like. So that was kind of what they were looking at. Here's what is going on. Inside the 38. There's Swavely going to slip right up in that draft area. And now Leatherwood, he is cruising right now. Front stretch for the drivers. 38 going to try maybe to get another crossover. Here's what Leatherwood's looking at right there. He's just holding on. McQuistion out front by a little bit. Coming by a little bit. .63 of 160 going to lap 180. So they slowed the horsepower down. I do know that. Yeah, you still have to have the live timing running, but you don't have to have the... Because you can do it one of two ways. You can run SDK through OBS, or you can run SDK as an overlay on your screen to be able to see everything, and I choose the latter. I think the side draft works immensely. I don't know if you have looked at it, and that just comes from personal experience of drafting here. But they did lower the horsepower. I don't know if you've done a Carb Cup. They're doing Carb Cup at Talladega right now, and they have slowed those cars down. You can't even get to 9,700 in third gear by the backstretch at all. I think the max speed by yourself is 184, between 181 and 184. Depending on how you drive your car. In the draft, it's like 192. I think that's what I saw. Those cars at Talladega, and the Cup cars, they do, 204, 205 pretty easily. Crazy to see things here with iRacing. I understand the Carb Cup's a rookie kind of series and gets you prepared, but it takes the realism away from those Cup cars. I would highly recommend, if they're going to do the Carburetor Cup, just put them back in the old Gen 6 cars and just do it that way. That's my opinion. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. McQuistion, McLean, Swavely, Wilson, Leatherwood. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Michael Stroll. There's the 81. That's your pole sitter. Has worked his way all the way back to 6th from being at the back of the field. Caution coming out right here. It happened with Dylan Hastings, the 8. Oops, somebody got in. Oh, the 92 was turning down into the corner. The 8 was there. Ouch. Taking out the boss man right there. Good job, everybody. Hold on to it. Terrible. You know what I'm going to do? Just because I can. And because I haven't. Sorry, buddy. Fuck you. You're Dylan Hastings. Helicopter award. Oh, it's very tough to get to the back of the car. And by the time you get to the back of the car, the downforce is so hard on the engine, you can't really push at that track in the Carb Cup. So I tried it out earlier. I won't be trying it again until it goes back to normal. It's Dirt Series Racing. I'm trying to get that license up to a C. I became a D-Class Dirt Road license because I want to be able to see what everybody's talking about with that series, because we're trying to put together the signature. Doug, love you, buddy. Trying to see what we can do when it comes to putting on what I'm calling the signature iRacing Master Series, kind of like the Masters Golf Pro, kind of thing, the FedEx Cup and all that. They just kind of do that thing. I want to do it with iRacing. I want to have all 4 license classes. I'm going to put on 3 races, 3 to 4 races of each from each class, and be the big races like the Chili Bowl, the Indianapolis 500, the Daytona 500. I want to put on those full races. The Rolex, I want to do that. Get people and sponsors involved. Give out $1,000 at the end of that 12 weeks, and kind of do that. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm working on. That's the next series that we're developing over here, Signature Esports. So keep a lookout for that. And we're talking Road Series, Dirt Road Series, Dirt Series, and of course the Oval Series. Yes, sir. I did the Pro Light trucks and SpongeBob. Yes, I do. SpongeBob. You'll see me either in the Joker scheme, the SpongeBob scheme, all kinds of stuff. Mr. Newbrow, you're amazing. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Nubra. And then with people are jumping in starts because they don't have to worry about a big freight train. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. When we go back to green flag racing here, we should have roughly about a 10-lap shootout to 9-lap shootout to the. Take it back. Lights are off on the pace car, so we're gonna have a 10-lap little shootout here to the stage. And lights are still on the pace car. They just changed the way they look, and so that's where we're at. That's the 81. He is holding on. Your race leader right now, Travis McQuistion. This guy's very humble. There's McLean in the 51 driving the podium esports Toyota Supra. Swavely, Leatherwood, Stroll. That's going to be the top 5. They're going to go side by side and get back around to it here in just a minute. But, yeah, there's lots of things that we're doing, Mr. Newbrow. Thank you very much. Yeah, so there's those things that we're doing. What else are we up to? In coordination with Maximum Sports Cards, to thank Mr. Michael Woolley for giving me the idea, though. Signature eNASCAR trading cards are going to be available here very soon. Keep that announcement. I do want to test them out. I'm testing them out right now. We're getting some done by some of the major brands, so we're going to check those out. So, if you kind of want your favorite, if you got a favorite driver out there, you may have to do all the series that we broadcast and just kind of do it that way. Kelly, I might just need to do some for you too, buddy. You're pretty awesome. And Doug and Newbrow, Mr. Darryl Paget. We're going to have a limited edition special SpongeBob Mobile one. Maybe, I don't know. But we're working on the designs and getting those ready to go. So thank you to everybody out there. Pace car is going to dive off into pit road. And if anybody from Signature Esports that is a part of our Facebook page, can you get in there and answer a question? There's a guy looking to be a part of our league, so if you could do that for me, I would appreciate that. Green again, though. 9 laps in this stage. Gonna go to the 80 mark. McQuistion, McLean, Swavely, Leatherwood, Stroll, Mahar, Little, Evil. I didn't even look at. We're sitting there chit-chatting with you folks out there. I didn't even see who went to pit road and who's got new tires, who's got no tires. Nobody went to pit road. I take that back. Ryan Wilson went to pit road, and Cody Shantz went to pit road. Moss Basher went to pit road. All tires. Trying to work their way through the field. McQuistion's going to be there, and that's going to set them up for what they have to do here in the latter part of the stage. Stage 2 about to be done with McQuistion, Swavely, McLean, Leatherwood, Stroll, Sunset, Skies. This track is starting to really, really dig in. McQuistion, Swavely, McLean, Leatherwood, Stroll, Mahar, Little, Evil, Lee, Fail, Mr. Fail, up 24 spots. There's the 89, trying to make it one more. He's off one spot right there now as drivers get around him. I took that back. Thought he was passing somebody there, but now he's just in the draft of the 9. That's Brad Lee off 4 spots. Lee started in 6th. Gotta be careful. You chop the nose off somebody's car, and that right there becomes a big issue. There is the 81. Trying to get around Chris McLean. That's the pole sitter right there. He's got the 10 of Clint Leatherwood in his tracks as well. Moving and grooving through turn 1, or the trioval right now, first and now the turn 1. They're going to have 6 laps to go in this stage. Completing lap 75 now, 81 up high. Dropping low, kind of running the line that I would run here. Get it! Anyone trying to apply some pressure, more stage points, that's what you need. McQuistion still leading out front right now by 0.3 of a second over Swavely. Swavely holding on to second as long as he can. 81 gets to the outside of the 51. I bet all of their tires are barking. right now. Swavely in second, has the 81 behind him. Chris McLean just dropped a spot right there to the 81. 81 utilizing that high line. There's Chris McLean back to fourth now. Watch the wheel right here. How much he has to steer into this thing. Watch it right here. Dig, dig, dig out of the throttle. Dig, 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 dig. Dig into it. Man. Mr. Stroll. There's Swavely to the inside right there. He's going to clear Swavely. Ooh, Nelly. Gearbox behind him. This is McQuistion right here. These guys are starting to get some pressure on him. 93, 38, 81, 51. That's going to be fourth. The 10 of Leatherwoods there. Inside goes Stroll. Swavely to the outside. Stroll falling back just a little bit right there. Swavely's going to clear him. Look at that. You hear that throttle coming out of the corner. Absolutely fantastic drive off. 2 laps to go before the stage end. Lap 79 being completed as they roll through the corners. Turn 1. Big turn for him. Leatherwood trying to pick up another spot. Here's the B-class driver. 1,541 I rating. Trying to go around the A-class driver with a 3,000 I rating. I rating has nothing to do with leagues. It's all about your track. What can you do? What kind of car? Some people like the Cup cars. Some people like the Xfinity cars. Who's going to have it the most? Wolf right there as well. Wolf trying to get to the back bumper. Going to go to the outside of the 10. And Wolf came to pit road on 48. Had a whole bunch of damage fixed. 51 seconds of pit time to get himself fixed. And now is driven through the field. 81 of Stroll going to the inside. This is the battle for first. McQuistion right there to the outside. This is going to be the drive off right here. 81, 93, 93 to the outside. Who's going to win stage 1 or stage 2? 81 of Stroll is going to be your stage winner. Caution was thrown as McQuistion came across the had just came to the front. So I think they might have to fix some things here when it comes to all of that. So hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. Qualifying orders will be set tomorrow and put up tomorrow for the signature eNASCAR series. And man, oh man, for all that Pocono, it's going to be fun. Alrighty, folks, now's the time. If you gotta take a potty break, do it. I am going to run and refill my water. I'm going to take a vocal break. I'll be right back. I'm going to let you pace around with these folks. Alrighty, I am refilled on water. Many apologies about that. Let's take a look and kind of see what happened here. Everybody came to pit road. Everybody took tires. Everybody took fuel. I think the only person that took maybe right sides is the race leader, Michael Stroll. 11.62 seconds on his pit time. And he's got a lap down car, the 27, looking to get a free pass here. Everybody else behind him, let's see, Mahar took, I think he might have only taken right sides as well. There's the 85. Going to be right there. McQuistion took 4 tires. McLean took 4 tires. Everybody else took 4 tires. So we're going to see how that's going to work in Stroll's advantage. If there is 1 to 2 tires here, I wouldn't know in the Xfinity cars. That's... Oh, Joe, no tires. Nice, man. Nice. All right, buddy. All right, we'll see how you get it. Rocket, man. Joe Mahar right there. He says no tires out there on the chat. Very cool. Get it. Straight full send, right? Lights are going to be off on the pace car here as the free pass car goes around. And man, oh man. Godspeed, he says. Oh man, get it. Oh, I hope you're all having a fantastic evening out there. I am on a stream delay just so that way we can make sure that things are good to go. And you know, it's 15 seconds, so I've learned my lesson with a few things. So especially when you're broadcasting 60 cars at once and you can't watch anything but the Australians move around, and they're on a further connection, so weird from my point of view. 81, 93, 85, 51. The 10 is going to be there in 5th, and 11 is there as well. We're waiting for a green flag here. Live on Signature Esports. Give us a like and follow, and remember, we want to hear it. Turn it up. Caution's going to come out here, and we're going to see what happened there. Oh, Austin. Oh, got loose. Oh, man. Framed it into the wall. Poor Austin. Got himself some stuff. Man, oh, man. '93 McQuistion's going to be your race leader here, as now 7th caution, 5th for incident. So that makes it 5. Well, Joe, you only dropped back to 5th, buddy. Only to 5th. It's not bad. It's not bad. Keep going. Get enough restarts, the tires are going to level back out. Just saying. McQuistion is going to be there. There's going to be Stroll, McLean, Leatherwood, Mahar. Moss Basher up 30 spots. Look at that number 5. At the Toyota running. Gene Wolf's going to be there in the number 11. Jeremy Little off 5 spots. Let's see what's going to happen here. There's the 26 of Jeremy Little. Bradley's right there, back where he started. I'm sorry, getting close to being back where he started. He started in 6th. He's off 3 spots. Don Runkle's going to be there. There's the 69. Going to Daryl's favorite number. Up 3 spots. Brad Fulham up a spot from 13th and 12th here on the restart. Tyler Dolger in the number 88. It's got the Jack Daniels. I do believe Tony Kibbett would love that car. Schwartz is there. I'm going to build that guy a paint scheme. It's going to be a Spaceball paint scheme. It's going to happen. McQuistion, Stroll, front row running. New tires, 2 tires, maybe no tires, who knows. 93, 81, McLean, Leatherwood, and Mahar's going to be there. We watched how well the 81 ran on old tires. He ran himself through the field, back up front, so maybe you might see it all level back out, and he might be able to get himself back into the mix. 93, the 51 of McLean's going to be there to the inside of the 81. 81 holding off nicely. Leatherwood, he's rolling. He is rolling through the gears just fine. Front stretch for the driver. As now that we've gotten things kind of lined out, and I didn't want to jinx it. You know what's coming, Austin. Maximus Sports Car sounds of iRacing. Turn it up, folks. The sounds of iRacing. Tabor Dega should be very interesting. What's going on with you out there? Good battle going on from first and second. There was Ryan Wilson. He just passed Mr. Leatherwood for third place. The 93 and the 51 had a lot of side-by-side racing going on there for a little while. MaximusSportsCards.com. Make sure that you do it out there and go give them a like and follow on Facebook. You know, go get you some card supplies. Get some stuff. Get out there. Have some fun. Good racing so far. 5 cautions for incidents. So far, somebody gonna be a winner. We'll see what happens, though. 93 out front, leading Chris McLean. Ryan Wilson's going to be there in third. And this race is not over yet. I promise you. There's still green flag pit cycles coming around lap 35 to 42. As far as the run that they're going to have, we'll bring back up the tower for you so you can see what's going on. McQuistion, McLean, Wilson, Leatherwood, Schwartz, Mossbasher, Lee, Stroll, Fulham, and Runkle. We're talking about Michael Stroll. He was on some older tires there. Lap times are starting to even out just a little bit. He's about 0.6 of a second off of the race leader, but I do think that he's going to have an extra set of tires in the back just in case something happens. And as they come around, 48 laps to go here with, 58 laps to go as Travis McQuistion leads here. Sherry, as of now, Rob, yep, as of now. Talladega, Friday night, Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. Helicopter awards galore. And remember, Maximus Sports Cards. Please go out there and support all the people that support iRacing and esports, because I tell you what, without esports, there's a lot of folks that would be going stir crazy right now. So all good things have good meaning, and we are a community of, I say a community of gamers, but we're a community, we're a family. That's kind of how I look at things. Remember, OmegaLeafCBD.com. Cars 25 at the checkout gets you a nice little discount off an already discounted product. They are absolutely wonderful. Biggest mover of the race right now, Mossbasher, still up 29 spots, and he is holding on for dear life. Swavely went and got fuel only on the last pit stop, so he's going to have a set of tires in the back, but the 38 is moving back through the field after what seemingly he's just fallen off pace a little bit, but he's now starting to move back through the field. So how crazy is that? That's where he's at. He's in 11th place right now, and he's got Stroll in front of him, the 81. Lap time starting to level back out. The drivers in front of the 81 and the 38 are running the same. I mean, they're running the same lap times as the race leader right now. So that's how, tires are important in the very early get-go. It establishes your position, but outside of that, that's all that, that's pretty much all she wrote. McQuistion, McLean, Leatherwood, Wilson, Schwartz, Lee, Mossbasher, Fulham, Wolf, Stroll. That's going to be the leaders, top 10. Swavely, Runkle, Little, Ebel, Filarski through the 15th. And after some early damage, I tell you what, I'm pretty impressed with what's going on with Dylan Hastings. He's in 16th right now at that early damage, and now he's trying to track down Mr. Filarski there, the number 2. He's going to take over the 15th spot right now. Last car on the lead lap. Looks like that's going to be Cody Shantz at the moment. And I think he is in 30th. He is. There he is. 32. Out there singing, I've seen better days. Been a star of many plays. McLean still holding on. Looking out in front, seeing McQuistion We talked about how frustrating it is to be that far away and know that you're going to have a green flag pit stop. Do you pit early, or do you look at the grand scheme of things and come in whenever the race leader does? 93.51. Lap 109 being completed as we speak. McLean gains a little bit of draft right there, so he's going to get some awesome time there. Leatherwood back to third after Wilson drops back to fifth. Question, let's take a look at the last 5 lap times. There it is. McLean losing on 105 and 106. 107, 108, 109. The last 3 laps have been all McLean. We will see how this strikes there at the bottom of your screen. McLean looks like he's going to gain there again. A little bit of time, almost 8/100ths of a second as they come into the middle of the turn. McQuistion trying to do his thing. Here's Chris McLean now seeing the back bumper, and he is now starting to pull. I think Leatherwood was holding on for a couple of laps, and then now the distance being gained. There's Leatherwood there. Schwartz was gaining on him there too, 29 spots, but this time by does look like 110 is going to be a good lap for Mr. Leatherwood. We'll see here. A little bit faster for Schwartz, so we'll see what he is doing. Ryan Wilson falling off pace behind Schwartz. Wilson had a good gain there for a little while. Let us find out where the 81 and where did the 38 of Mr. Swavely go? Swavely up to 7th after tires have started to level out. Pole sitter Michael Stroll coming to pit road. Lap 113 of 160. McQuistion, the race leader. I think that's going to be a big decision here as the pole sitter comes to pit road. 47, will be 47 laps to go this time by. $37 laps to go this time by. Apologies about that, folks. So fresh set of tires, no doubt coming for him. Just to double check. I definitely want to double check. Stroll, oh yeah. Fresh set of tires coming off. He got a full pit stop there. Stuffed it full of fuel. And right now it's going to be a lap down to McQuistion, but not for long. Front stretch for the driver. Stroll a lap down. Moore's going to be 2 laps down. Shantz there as well. 115 of 160. 40, it'll be 45 laps to go. Man, I can get my math correct, I promise. It'll be 45 laps to go when they cross the stripe. Green flag pit stops plenty, and we will see how it works. Man, oh man, I hope you're having a fantastic evening out there. Make sure you give us a like and follow on all the platforms. And thank you to each and every one of you for doing what you do. Twitch.tv/signature esports. And, of course, make sure that you go give us a follow on Facebook, Signature Esports on Facebook. You got to click that like and that follow. Or click the like, it'll make you follow. But you can just follow, too. Whatever you want to do there. It happens. Whatever you want to do. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much for doing what you do. You're amazing. Alrighty. Pit road cycles, a part of some things. They'll lock on 115 at a 15.58 pit stop right there. So we got 4 tires. Joseph Mahar coming on pit road right now. And so is Matthew Mognac. So now green flag pit cycle starting to work. Here is the drivers coming around. I made a cool camera. I like this camera, pit road camera. Here it is. If there's a battle off pit road, that's what you want to look at. Didn't use it earlier. Probably should have. McQuistion, McLean, Schwartz, Leatherwood. All within relative positions of each other. Moving and grooving. 119 of 160. Where are they going to be at the end of this race? It's kind of what I'm looking at. Where are they going to be at the end of this race? Ryan Wilson coming off pit road right now. He's going to be right there in front of Michael Stroll for 23rd and 24th. We do have 3 drivers coming to pit road right now. There's Johnson's on pit road. Clint Leatherwood, who was in 4th, he's going to drop into pit road. 81's going to the inside of the 20. Ryan Wilson was super fast earlier, but so was Stroll. The laps separated are going to be 5 laps to get right there for the drivers. So here in just a moment, we're going to be almost 40 laps to go. Race leader comes to pit road. Gene Wolf's going to be leading here. Swavely out front now, the 38. We saw him be fast. He hasn't been to pit road yet, so he's going to hold on for as long as he can. Maybe try to take it all the way to the end. If he gets another lap or two, look at pit strategy right here. Swavely has 32 laps on those tires. He took it all the way to 40 on the other ones. Swavely, Mr. Stroll going around, or he's about 32 seconds away from catching Swavely. McQuistion's going to be a lap down right now as well. That won't take very long depending on what's going to happen right here. If he can get around Stroll, it's going to be a different story. There goes Swavely right there. So McQuistion gets a lap back. See Swavely coming to pit road. That's going to be, it might benefit him here. So we'll see how this goes. Michael Stroll out front by 2 seconds over McQuistion. I'm sorry, a full second over McQuistion. And now he's going to catch up to the draft. So we'll see how this works in that favor. Last lap by for McQuistion was going to be a 31.15 pole sitter. Fantastic driver. Nothing wrong with that. Swavely looks like he's coming off of pit road now. So we'll see how he's going to work through the field. 0.4 of a second now separates the 81 and the 93. McLean's going to be there. The 81, if nothing happens, the 81 will look at his pit cycles here. I think 40 is pretty much the max. I haven't seen anybody go more than 40 laps. I think they might be running out of fuel. 81 to the outside. 93 is going to be there. Stroll good on the long run. So do you make him burn up his tires or do you make him go? Travis McQuistion there. Chris McLean's going to be in second. He's making that move. 22 right there, the 81. They have moved back into position. Oh, a little crossover. 51 checking up. Good job by him. McLean, Stroll, Schwartz is going to be in fourth. Leatherwood in fifth. Last lap time for these drivers coming off pit road. It's like McLean ran a faster by 4/10 of a second over McQuistion. But McQuistion really good about making somebody use their tires and working them. That's how he pulled ahead of McLean in the last lap. McLean had to really just save something to get real close to him. He needs that fresh air, though. Is he going to make the pass to the inside? Looks like he's going to force the issue here, coming around turn 2 into the backstretch. 127 of 160. Not going to get there, not going to make it clear. Is he going to be able to keep the leader up high? 27, blown motor going around. 93, high line run. 93, catching back up. We watched this happen before. And now lap traffic about to be a factor. Harger down low, gets out of the way. 51, 93, turn 1. Turn 2, 93 is going to have the edge to the outside. They're rolling. This was the battle we saw earlier that is still going on here. Mr. Rob, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Kelly. I appreciate you out there as well. Giving me compliments. I take them and I continue to try to improve on. That's for darn sure. Been broadcasting iRacing. May of this year will be a full year of iRacing broadcast for Signature Esports. So keep that in mind that I've really thoroughly enjoyed. You can tell the tire wear taking effect on the 51. Got to back out of it, readjust your line, get yourself back into the mix. And it looks like a blown engine for George Williams for the number 40. He's going to come off into pit road. Thank you very much for each of you and what you do out there. That is, without you, I couldn't do this. So that's what all this is about. Make sure that you get an opportunity. It's supposed to automatically put that up there for me, put something up there for me as far as our streams. 93, 51. It looks like a pit coming on with some lap traffic. 88 is going to be there. 51 to the inside. 93 is there. Trying to force the 93 up. Not going to be able to do it. Good run by both of these drivers, Schwartz and Stroll. That's going to be 3 and 4 at the moment. So we'll see how this works. A lot of lap traffic in the beginning. Oh, I guess it did work. Never mind, it worked. Sorry, folks. 132 of 160, there they go. 93 out front, lap traffic. Now the 51 still trying to track him down. Jonathan Schwartz, though, this driver right here, the 12, 30 spots. You can only go up 2 more. Oop, little blink going on there. Hopefully that wasn't me. I'm going to double check my stream, make sure we're good to go. Still good to go. Thank you very much. McQuistion out front, now starting to extend that lead. Michael Stroll needs a little bit of fortune here. 134 of 160. As his last lap time, 32.36. The leader's last lap time, 31.84. And that is almost heartbreaking for the pole sitter. He had a different strategy. It might still work out, though. I don't know. You know, I try to make my best educated guess off of traditional racing. And, you know, I've been wrong a time or two. I was wrong yesterday. It was pedestrian yesterday. Ryan Wilson. This guy right here, giving it a 117, and is back up 10 spots again. He's running in 10th. He's got Runkle behind him. There's Runkle. 69. Look at him go. Brad Lee coming to pit road, the 9. McCussion's going to be there. McLean, 25 laps to go. Mega Leaf CBD, 25 to go here. Las Vegas 240. As the 93 trying to extend that lead, save something in the long run. Lap traffic coming. Moving and grooving. That's what they do. Right in front of everybody. That's kind of how we look at it. I try to go through the list all the time. And speaking of which, let's just go through some big movers. Some good fortune going on for a lot of drivers. Up 16 spots, started 37th. David Harden, he's substituting in the number 17 right there. Started at the tail end of the field. And he's up to 21st now. He's a lap down. But he's doing a phenomenal job at holding on to it. And they're 3 wide right there. They are cruising. Got lap traffic all around him. He's holding on. He's trying to do what he can. Evan Bush-Basher in 20th. He is off 9 spots from where he started. He started 11th, but 22 still on a cycle that is all his own. Brad Ebel in the 55. He's going to be there in 19th, off 2 from where he started. Dylan Hastings up 7 spots. The 8 got wrapped up early. Now he's back at it again. He's looking at Stroll behind him. Just a lap down. Joseph Mahar, you know, he sent it. He did it. Phil Locke in the 1. He's going to be a lap down. He is in the 16th place. Matthew Moniak, the 99. Issues early. Good drive, then just a little bit of wall collecting that he had to do. There he is, 15. In 15th, up 8 spots from where he started. He's going around Harvey Shanks right now. Harvey coming to pit road. Looks like he needs some fuel. Calvin Filarski, he's going to be in 13th. He's up 13 spots exactly. So really cool right there. There's the number 20 of Ryan Wilson, up 8 spots. He backed off 2 from what we just saw. Moss Basher going around. He's up to 11th, up 25 positions. Don Runkle in 10th, up 4 spots. Leatherwood still up 6, tracking down that top 5. He came in on lap 119, so he's still trying to get around some of these drivers on fresher tires. The 11 of Wolf in 8th, up 10 spots as Brad Fulham chases down the guy in front of him, Richard Swavely. Looks like Michael Stroll coming on pit road. Swavely in 6th. Jeremy Little in 4th now. Michael Stroll coming to pit road. He needs some help. Jeremy Little, Jonathan Schwartz in 3rd, up 3 spots. They're trying to make it all the way on fuel. Chris McLean there. I don't know if they'll have exactly 41 laps. They came in on lap 120, getting up to speed. That's going to take 40 laps. And then it'll be 41 lap run, including the last lap. So we're going to see how fuel's going to be here as they dial it to the end and having to race each other as hard as they can. Maybe trying to save here because McLean caught McQuiston just a little bit, but a different story coming. There's Travis McQuiston right there, moving and grooving. Sherry, it's looking good for you on cautions. McQuiston 7/10 of a second. Schwartz is caught up to McLean. There's a good battle going on right there. There's a lot of drivers involved. Rob, thank you very much, my friend. I just saw your message. Absolutely wonderful. I'm glad that folks tune in wherever they feel comfortable, because I will say that YouTube TV is absolutely just awesome. Caution comes out right here, and probably with I don't know what to think. This is going to be interesting. Phil Locke involved here. Let's take a look. The 5's there. The 1 to the outside. The 1 got loose up into the wall. Ooh. He holds on to it. Nobody collects. No, did he not collect? Nobody. Good job, everybody. Oh, Sherry. The 1 happened. But we'll do this for you. He went around. 8th caution of the race. 6th for incident. Rob, thank you very much for tuning in on YouTube. Any comments on Facebook? I encourage it all. I encourage. YouTube TV is just so much easier. Facebook is trying to do the same thing. And I'm all good for people being, being however and whoever and whatever they need to. Swavely's coming around. He's going to be your new race leader. A lot of traffic there looking for some free passes, including the 81. But I look at things as a Swavely is going to come to pit. I wouldn't doubt if he comes to pit road. I think he's got a set in the bag here. So, and he was fast earlier. But at the end of the day, I do enjoy what we do out here, and I tell people when I started this, I didn't do this for money. I didn't do it for. I just did it because I enjoyed it, and somebody asked me to do it, and next thing you know, I made something of it, and it's been pretty darn cool. We've branched out into other aspects of nostalgic reasoning, like just like what I was talking about with being able to break sports cards or open packs of sports cards or Pokemon cards or whatever, what have you. That stuff right there just reminds me of going to the drugstore whenever I was a kid, buying that comic book or buying that pack of Donruss baseball cards and taking it home, sitting outside and reading and opening that stuff up, and this is very nostalgic for me, and I thoroughly enjoy it. So keep that in mind whenever you're out there and you find something you're passionate about. Take it from me, I enjoy it. Kelly, you're out of coffee. Don't be out of coffee. That's a bad thing. Soma Coffee, that's coming. Yeah, pretty excited about that. My friends over at Joe Six Pack Racing, who we broadcast Sunday afternoons at roughly about 3 o'clock in the afternoon Central, so 4 p.m. Eastern, sending me some Soma coffee. I can't wait to try it. It's going to be amazing. Swavely, McQuistion, McLean, Schwartz, Wolf, Little, Fulham, Mossbasher, Runkle, Moniak. That's going to be the top 10. And as they come back around, a lot of cars went to pit road, and that caution was probably not the one that they needed, especially for the 81, who was hoping it was going to run green the entire time because he had fresh tires and was cruising. Now, everybody up front has brand new tires. When we go back to green flag racing right here, it's going to be 12 laps to go. Sorry, 12 laps to go. We're going to make it 13 to go here. All these cars are going to go around, get that free pass. And Richard Swaley is going to be your race leader as we see it here. Hard charger is Jonathan Schwartz, up 29 positions, and he's had one heck of a drive today. 21-year-old from Vienna, Virginia. He has really done a great job of getting himself up front. Another guy that's up there in the 20s, Anthony Mossbasher. Quite possibly, if he gets around a few drivers here, he might be the biggest mover. David Harden as well, the 17, up 23 spots. Harden, the first car off the lead lap right now, so all good things for that driver. It'd be the lucky dog if another caution comes out. Do we make it, or do we get another caution? Only time will tell, because we're going to go back to green here in just a minute. You have a huge collection of sports cars from when you were a kid. I tell you what, man, you get all that stuff ready to go, and we can grade them for you. I have to talk to you about that. Maybe grade some of your older cars there, buddy. Mr. Kelly out there. 38 of Swavely gets a good jump. McLean there to the inside. McQuistion was there on the outside. And a good run for all. The 51 of McLean looks like he is going to be all over the back bumper of Richard Swavely. Travis McQuistion trying to go to the outside. The 12 of Schwartz. As patient as he has been, you know that he's going to start pushing the envelope now. Front stretch run, almost 3 wide. The 51 to the inside as Richard Swavely trying to hold on to that P1 position. But McLean, fresh tires, is going to have to utilize that outside lane. 3 wide to the front, back stretch. They are holding on. The 12 says, I am not going to go down like this. Clears the 51. And he is off and running. The 12. Going to come around, take... Oh, caution comes out. Bradley involved. The 9, the 80... Oh, the 81 was right there. Oh, man, now some front end nose damage. 9 goes around. I kind of want to watch how it developed. Man, oh man, oh man. Let's just back it up. Let's just do it this way. All right. Oh, 20. That was Ryan Wilson. Ryan Wilson got loose. All right. So here's that far chase view. Little bump. 81 drops down low. 81 right there. And Wilson's loose back there. 81's going to be there. 9. I'm surprised the caution didn't come out then. 81's going to be here. He drifts up. Oh, just drifts up a little bit too much. Into the 77. 9 goes around. Still in good shape, though, so he might be able to just get some tires. It's Brad Lee right there. I kind of want to go back real quick, and we're going to do it again. Sorry, we're going to rewind it, make you sick. I want to see what happened to the 20 here, because he got back into things, but he was loose, and it was a good save. Alrighty. Right there, there's what's going on. He's got the 25 to the outside. That is Harvey Shanks. Maybe a little... Oh, the 25 comes down. Knocks into the 20 a little bit there. Good save from the 20 of Ryan Wilson. All right. I think we're good. Schwartz, your race leader right now. Ooh, Nelly. It's about to get interesting. Let's see. Let's go, Dave. There you go. Lots of rookie cards like Bo Jackson, King Griffey, and some... All right, Kelly. I'm going to have to send you my address, man, and... We're gonna have to get you some fun. buddy. Whew. Yeah. Your kids are, yeah, I get you, man. I tell you what, man, we enjoy it. I would love to sit down and talk shop with you. And you need to let me go, Maniac. There you go, Kelly. Kind of want to make sure that, I asked you a question earlier, I believe in Discord, about your pants. I need to make sure that I've got the right manufacturer for your truck, Xfinity and Cup, so that way I can button everything back up. I did need to change. I had to change your logos out a little bit there. And yeah, it's all good stuff. Kind of dig it. Biggest mover of the race right now, your race leader, Jonathan Schwartz, is going to have Chris McLean to the outside. Richard Swavely is going to be there. We go back to green flag racing. It's going to be 6 laps to go. And you wondered if somebody had some tires in the bag. Well, Dylan Hastings had some tires in the bag. He came out on fit 151. So did Joseph Mahar. They're ready to go. I'm ready to go. Man, oh man, it's going to be fun here. Schwartz, McLean, Swavely, McQuistion, Little. Green it is again, and what a good restart for the 12 there. Chris McLean's going to be right behind him. The 38 of Swavely's there on the restart. The 93 of McQuistion trying to track down the lead here. The 51 trying to go to the outside of the 12. The 12 is going to be stuck to the bottom. They are moving and grooving. 12 holding on. 6 laps to go. Going to come up high to mid to low. 51 trying to get a move. Not going to make it. 12's going to clear him. Sliding up the track. The 51's going to try to carry speed. That is the line that I see being the most interesting. 38 dives down to the inside. The 12's going to have a good run here. 5 laps to go, Las Vegas. The 240 is about to shake and bake. 9 cautions, 7 for incident here. And I'm telling you what, they are still moving. There's a lot of things going on here that is what you see. The 26, Jeremy Little gonna go around 38. Big wreck coming. Huge wreck. Leatherwood involved. Man, oh, they're still wrecking. Back to it. The 26 was high right there. And 38, and he and 38 were just real close to each other. Swavely, oh man, got punted. 25 got the traditional helicopter. Man! You want to talk about Nilly. Man, everything changing here. Jonathan Schwartz, your race leader. And there was so much going on during that. Man, oh man. All right. Ooh. I kind of want to look at this from, like, a bunch of different angles. It's kind of where I'm at with it, folks. Cockpit view of... Actually, let's go to the cockpit view of Jeremy Little, who's right here. He's there to the inside, knows he's there. Maybe pinching down just a little bit. And then all of a sudden, wall. Boom. Oh. Nausea. Upset stomach. Chris Johnson made a big old miss there. Let's take a look. Hey, come on now. Mahar was involved. Oh, where's it at? Where's it at? It's Waverly. Here's a look at this right here from that point of view. Into the brakes, into the... Oh, and this is where... Oh, man. They were coming out of the corner. Nowhere to go. 55. Ugh. Crazy. Schwartz, your race leader. First attempt at a green-white checker. We're going to be 8 cautions deep. Rob, you were close, man. If it holds up, I'll send you a t-shirt. Man, oh man, oh man. You talk about a good end to a race here. This is Omega Leaf CBD. 3 laps to go. Tell me what you think. "32 spots is what the 12 of Schwartz has gained. Jonathan Schwartz in the 12, the 51 of Chris McLean, substitute driver for Ray Rogers, and Travis McQuistion holding on for dear life. It's not over, folks. It is not over. Schwartz, McLean, McQuistion, Fulham, Stroll. That's going to be the top 5. Stroll, your pole sitter on 4 spots. Has an opportunity here to make some of that up. What's going to happen? It's about to get interesting. That is for darn sure. Green again. 93 to the inside. This is about where it's going to shake up here because they're going to have that 2 lap to go. 81 cutting and grinding through the gears. 93 to the inside. The 51's going to be high line. 12's going to be there. Man, oh man, 2 laps to go. The 51's going to run on the mid-high line. 12's trying to break up the draft. 81's going to be there to the inside of the 93. Side by side racing the 12. Will he clear the 51 here on the outstretch? He's going to do it. Turn 3 for the drivers as they come around. White flag's going to wave here at Las Vegas. They are moving and grooving up 32 spots. Chris McLean trying to get to the 81. The 81's going to have a good clear on the 51. Somebody's going to be moving. Somebody's going to be grooving. What in the world just happened? They are grinding down the backstretch. 12, 81, 51 of McLean. 19 of Fulham's going to go around right there. Things are changing. But Schwartz drives through the field and finishes first here at Las Vegas. The 81 of Stroll comes all the way back for second. Your pole sitter still a top 2 Stroll. doing a great job. Fulham finishes there in third. McLean, I thought he had him there. I really thought the 51 had him, but did not prevail. The 12, 32 positions from the back to the front. The fastest lap of the race was ran in the last lap, a 30.70 flat. Actually here, a 30.701 for the last lap of the race, the fastest lap of the race of all the drivers out there. And a good celebratory burnout for the driver right there, the 12, holding on for dear life. And your race winner, you talk about a good finish, that would be it. And a winner, Vienna, Virginia, the 12, the 81, and man, oh man. Race results real quick. This is going to be where it's at. Ooh, let's get rid of that. And we'll talk to the drivers here in just a second. Jonathan Schwartz, Michael Stroll, Brad Fulham, top three for the drivers. Chris McLean, a great drive all night long. Very happy. I'd be very happy if I were Ray Rogers with how the Chris McLean drove his car. Travis McQuistion is going to be there in the 93 and 5th. Moniak, Mossbasher, Chris Johnson, Don Runkle, and Dylan Hastings all in the top 10. Mahar, Filarski, and Swavely all on the lead lap there to 13th. Bushbasher and Lee 16th, 17th. Ryan Wilson finishes in 18th. Let's go down the rest of the results for you. Chris Fail in 20th. Clint Leatherwood, he dropped after doing such a great job all race long. He drops back 3 laps to 23rd. And Depanet to 27th. Ebley in 28th. Man, oh man, what a good run. George, you finished 33rd, buddy. As always, next week. Mr. Austin, you finished 29th. Zachary Taylor, 144 laps down. Mr. Kunkel, thank you very much for being a race controller. You're absolutely amazing. Man, what a race. What a race. And speaking of race, you know what we got to do. It's that time. It's time.
Congratulations to the winner from Pub Table Racers. My name is Warren Brissell. I've been in NASCAR for 20 plus years. Sitting next to me is...
My name's Tim Pack, but I'm involved in the short track industry and NASCAR for about 30 years. And we have a Facebook Live show every Tuesday night at 8 p.m. We're also on YouTube, Twitter. We have a website, pubtableracers.com. And we invite you to come check all that out.
Apple Podcast also.
Yep, we have all that too. And Warren, what's it like to be involved with this league?
We're very proud to be involved with this league. Congratulations again.
And congratulations to the winner as you pull into Pub Table Racers Victory Lane.
Cheers.
And of course, as he celebrates the man of the hour, 32 positions gained to first from 33rd to first. Jonathan Schwartz, Vienna, Virginia, the number 12. Congratulations on the win here, man. That was absolutely a drive. Normally I bring in third, second, and then I work my way to the winner. But I tell you what, this time I had to reverse it because you drove through the field twice. And then here you are. You battled all the way there after a couple of restarts. And walk us through it because that was just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that was a really long and fun race throughout. Starting in the back, definitely had a lot of work to do to get ourselves through the field, but being cautious that first stage, just trying to hang in the back and preserve our tires. I mean, with the limited sets of tires you get for these races, you just really got to figure out the best time to use them. So I think we used our first set of tires at the end of stage 2, so we were able to use our final set at that last pit stop there, and that helped us for that restart at the end. But yeah, I mean, it was just super fun to do that long green flag run in stage 3. I hoped that we were going to be able to do some second green flag pit stops with 10 to go, and I'd been able to battle those guys mano a mano, I guess. But we still got to have some great battles near the end, and just timing those restarts was really important as well.
It was definitely a great race, and I definitely a good drive, good strategy, and we talk about tire limits being a part of the car series here for the NMSA. Needing those tires later in the stage, whether or not you need it, or whether or not it's is it the adage that you think that you would rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it?
Yeah, I definitely think that's the case, because even if you're not able to use them, I think you're still being able to match those guys up ahead, and so you'll be dealing with the same old tires. And I felt that's really where our car excelled, just on the long run and just being able to manage those tires, since I felt everyone was super strong on the short run, and it was just all about managing your tires when we had those long runs, trying to get through lap traffic, but just trying to pick your lane, since you didn't know which lane they're going to go in, and so it was just important to maneuver your car around them. But definitely wouldn't have been able to get this car into victory lane without Jeremy Little and RS Boxes, GTR Simulators, and Phoenix 7 Esports. I gotta thank all those guys for getting this on the car for the first time. So hopefully we can keep it on the car for the rest of the season. And yeah, win was awesome.
Absolutely, congratulations, and go celebrate, especially with your team. And it'll be next week. You're going to be pretty much locked in. Yeah, it's a win and you're in, so you're locked into the playoffs.
Yeah, can't wait for the playoffs, and hopefully we can get some more wins on the rest of the season.
Absolutely. We'll see you next week.
Thanks.
Mr. Schwartz is your race winner, and I tell you what a great race that was. We're gonna do it this way. Let's drag him up here. We're gonna go to you, my friend, Mr. Brad Fulham, the 19. Congratulations to you as well. You had a kind of an up and down little race, but you gained 10 spots. You started 13th, now finishing in 3rd. Walk us through that last restart, because you were cruising.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I got you.
Not having a little bit of trouble with my gear here. Yeah, I was on fresh tires. I'm not sure who else was, and so I had a little bit of trouble on the restarts, just getting myself going, and that one wasn't the best restart I've ever had. But once we got into 1 and 2, I think I took it 3 wide there. It got a little tricky, and then I remember sort of seeing, okay, I'm in 4th place. I just got to make a good run and make the best of 3rd. And it was actually one of my teammates that was ahead of me, so kind of snuck underneath him and snuck it out. So probably could have done a little bit more with the tires that I had. I should have done a little bit better, but I'll take a 3rd. I'm pretty happy with it.
I'd be happy with it too. I'd be happy to finish where I started. That's if it's dead last and I'm at least finishing, well then there you go. I get to talk a chance to talk to you guys quite a bit. But with the car series, I just talked to Schwartz about how the tire advantage late in the race is kind of the big game plan for most of what I've seen. Most of the winners have. Is that kind of the situation that you look at getting into the later stage, having stage races and having highly limited tires?
I find it kind of goes either way. So today I actually nursed the first set all the way to the 2nd stage. So I went, whatever that is, 80 laps on one set of tires. But the way the cautions sort of laid out, I kind of knew, I kind of timed it out, and I'm like, okay, if I'm, a couple seconds behind the pace, how many laps does that afford me before I go lap down? So I pretty much just nursed my way all the way through there, and then kind of made a run on that second half. But what I do find is it's a gamble, right? I mean, had they stayed green all the way through that second stage, I'd have gotten burnt. Or sometimes if you stay at the back, you get caught up in a wreck. So sometimes, some of the guys take the approach to get the tires early, stay out front, and make the best of it. Like anything, right? You roll the dice and you biggest reference, but you roll the dice and you hope for the best. And I find, whichever one you go with, sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't.
Well, today you rolled home 3rd, so I think that has a little bit to, you got through the restart. That was the green, white, checkered restart is going to be the hardest part for me. The aggression is going to be there. So, but congratulations nonetheless. Give your shout outs out there, my friend, and congratulations, of course, on a P3 finish here.
Yeah, thank you. I guess I always got to thank my wife for for taking the time to put my kids to bed so I can get in here and race, and makes it all possible for me. But thank you to the work that you do. Thanks for Dylan for putting on the league, and thanks for the sponsors for making it all possible.
Absolutely. All right, my man. We're going to be moving on to next week, and it's going to be a lot of fun next week for darn sure. I think we're kind of just following the, are you at Phoenix next week? Where are you at? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong, there it is. Yeah, Phoenix.
Maybe Phoenix for the cars?
I think so. I think that's what I'm seeing. The print is so small.
It'll be a fun combination. It'll be a good week again.
Absolutely. All right, my man. Well, have a great afternoon, and or I'm sorry, good evening. You're in Winnipeg, so you have a good night. So, all right, my man.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely, Bradful and P3, and last but not least, I gotta bring him in here. Where's he at? Are you here, Mr. Stroll? You did a phenomenal. Oh, where'd you go, Brad? You did awesome, Mr. Stroll. Where you at? Michael, where you at? I'm looking. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna miss the 81 today, but that's all right. We'll get to him again another day. He did a phenomenal job, and so did everybody tonight. A couple over X, a couple of cautions. It was just a lot of fun. Thank you for all the compliments out there. I appreciate each and every one of you. The car series will be back next Wednesday. It is at Phoenix. Truck series race next Tuesday. Tomorrow night, the F It Let's Have a Beer, the Phil Hab crew is going to get back out, and the truck series is going to be at Pocono. Make sure you tune in for Talladega from Midwest Days of Thunder and Pocono in the Xfinity Series on Friday, and Saturday's Signature eNASCAR Cup Series. Back at it Sunday. Joe Sixpack Racing League, Monday night Ryco Motorsports. We're going to be back in the Big Block Modifieds. There's just a lot of things going on. We're broadcasting 7 days a week. We've got card pulls, all kinds of stuff. If you guys want to be a part of it, if you want to, yeah, you definitely want to be a part of it. Make sure you get out there and give us a like and follow on all the platforms. I appreciate you. Have a good night. And if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good morning.